Hello, all. Welcome to Mindocler YouTube channel, episode 12. I'm Mahalakshmi Sampson. I'm a transformational life coach and a counseling psychologist. What I'm going to talk to you on this episode is about should we share our vulnerable side to our near ones or dear ones? More than any time in history, today people are choosing self transformation as their vehicle to achieve their goals. When we talk about self transformation, it also means the baseline of it, which is the self improvement. And what is self improvement? Self improvement is the process through which we acquire new skills and knowledge to become a better version of ourselves, personally and professionally. In fact, do you know something? 7.5 million of the millennials today, they take self-help services, such as it could be self-help books, it could be life coaching, it could be consulting, counseling, it could be anything, but they have chosen this as a means to become a better version of themselves. When we talk about self-transformation, when we talk about self-improvement, right? How we learn and what we learn forms the foundation of our self-improvement, of who we are. Learning has got two aspects to it. One is learning consciously and the other one is learning unconsciously. For example, if you know to drive a car, right? Where is the brake? Where is the accelerator? Where is the gear or clutch? All these things you would know consciously. But when you drive your car, how much speed to go, when to apply the brake, when you want to stop the car, whether you want to apply the brakes or reduce the speed, all these things comes from the learning at an unconscious level. And this is what exactly decides whether you are going to be very good in your driving or not. When I say this, that there is a conscious part and an unconscious part, it is very important to know only conscious learning has got filters where we can choose what we want and what we don't want. But learning at an unconscious level, right? Our unconscious does not have filter. It absorbs everything like a sponge. And only when we see the results, then we come to know what we have learned is valuable or not. Classic example that we can find in Mahabharata. Dronacharya is the guru for Pandavas as well as Kauravas, which you must be knowing. One day he conducted a test to know how much his students have learnt in archery. So what he did was he placed a parrot in a far off tree's branch. And he made the students to stand in the line and they were carrying their bow and arrow. When the students one by one came near Dronacharya, he asked a question, "Do you see the parrot?" And everyone except one student answered very similarly. They said yes, they could see the parrot, they could see the branch, they could see the tree, and they could see also the sky above the tree. And most of the answers were similar. And that one student was Arjuna. And you know what was his answer? When Dronacharya asked him, "Arjuna, do you see the parrot?" He said no. When he asked, "Do you see the branches?" He said no. When Dronacharya asked him, "Do you see the tree?" Arjuna said no. Then he asked, "Do you see the sky?" Then Arjuna said no for that also. Then Dronacharya became very impatient and he asked him, "What only you see, Arjuna?" And you know what he answered? He said, "I see only the eye of the parrot." So now you know, among the hundreds of students Dronacharya had taught, right? His actual teaching, right? It has reached 10 on 10 only to one student. And this learning is a result of conscious and unconscious learning that Arjuna has learned from his teacher. Whenever we are in a relationship like a parent and a child, teacher and a student, between siblings, between friends, right? There is a lot of learning that happens at an unconscious level and a conscious level also. But it becomes very vital that we need to be aware of what we teach consciously and unconsciously to the maximum level possible. Right? And whatever we know and whatever we have learned, if you see the basic, the baseline, the foundation of all our learnings starts with our parents. And as we get to move with others, right, our paradigm expands, and that is how we become a better person as time grows. So why do I say this is in the example of Mahabharata, right? When I quote the example of Arjuna, right, it is an unconscious level which has given a very valuable learning for Arjuna. But there is also an other side to it. When I say there is no filter to our unconscious learning, sometimes we get to learn things which are not very good for us also. Because our learning and the experience of our learning when we apply it forms our beliefs. And our beliefs are something that drives us, which drives our decisions. Right? So sometimes it can become fatal. So we have to be very careful about what we actually teach when we take the role of a teacher or a parent, which is very, very important. I request the viewers to listen to me very carefully on this. There is a man called Jason. To the world, he is known as a successful CEO, a successful CEO coach, an author, and he's a black belt in martial arts and so many other things. And he's got a wonderful family. And being the head of the family, he carried a very strong belief that he has to protect his family. And the meaning that he gave to protect his family is that he has to keep them happy all the time. Because he was having this belief, and in his role of being the head of the family, he did not share the vulnerable side of his life to his family. Neither his wife nor his kids have ever seen him cry or broken down. But in reality, Jason had failed in 13 businesses. He had become bankrupt at least 3 times in his life. But he's never shared this side of the story with his family. When I say Jason has got kids, he had a wonderful child called Ryan. And Ryan always has seen his father as a very successful person. But our children, right, they look at us as the heroes of their lives. And they learn a lot of things from us consciously and unconsciously. When Ryan learned that for him to be a man, he has to be very successful at a conscious level, because Jason always shared success stories with him. We also share our success stories with our children, don't we? But we hide the vulnerable side of ours with our children. And the purpose of us sharing the success side of our life is that we feel that our children should be really motivated to become their best in their life. And there is absolutely no intention why we don't share the vulnerable side of it. And Jason was also a similar parent like that. But our children learn the way we think, the way we feel, the way we act at a conscious level and at an unconscious level. When Ryan at 14, when he was identified as the joker of his class, was identified for the happiness that he spread to the people around him, and for the lovely spirit that he had in him. He also had a pain side in his life where he had been constantly bullied by his friends. He has learned from his father that for a man, he has to be always successful, and he felt that this particular vulnerable side of him should not be shared with anyone. There are times as a kid he felt that he should go and reach his father and tell him. But unfortunately, this father, not knowing what exactly Ryan was about to share, was really busy and missed to ask him what exactly he wanted to communicate. But after some time, Ryan felt that it is not okay to share his vulnerable side of his life. and on a fateful day, unfortunately, which was the wedding day of his parents, at late night, he chose to end his life. This father, not knowing why his child chose to end his life, why he did not recognize and realize what was running in his child's life, is traveling around his country with tears, telling his story to parents wherever possible, and he's on a mission to end teenage suicides by 2030. The link to Jason's video, where he's got something very valuable to share with you, is given in the description below. And I'm telling you, that's going to give a great learning for you. You may be a parent, you may be a teacher, you may be a friend, you may be a brother or sister to your sibling. But it is very important to have this awareness. And what this awareness will bring you in your life is that you can help your child, or you can help your student, or you can help your dear ones or near ones, the space to share your vulnerable side, a valuable reason to share your vulnerable side. And it will also help them to build very strong beliefs like it is okay to be not okay. Failure is part of success. Failure is part of life. And what is most important in life is, irrespective of how the society sees us as a success or failure, that we can always choose to be happy. We are worthy of happiness, whoever we are. And is it not important and our duty to make our dear ones build such strong beliefs? Please share this video with whom you feel this is going to be very valuable and help them get this awareness. Choose to work with yourself. Choose to work with your dear ones. Help them to become their greatest version. Thank you very much.